Hi everyone, welcome to the webinar today. So before we get started, just a few housekeeping items for you. So first, in order to see the presentation, you'll need to click on the big triangular play button that's in the middle of your screen. Then you should see the presentation. The second thing is that you can enlarge the presentation area by clicking on the little red square that's just on the left of your chat window. It has 3 white dots in it. So try that and you'll see the presentation enlarge. And you can toggle it backwards and forwards between small and large as you like. So let's get started. On the webinar today, we're going to be talking about detox, weight loss, and gut health. This is a very fascinating topic, and I think you'll be surprised to see how much influence your gut is having on your whole life. We're also going to tell you a little bit about our own detox, weight loss, and gut health program. It's a great starting point for solving many of the health challenges you're facing today. So we're really excited to share it with you. It's a program that we offer both locally at our practice in Encinitas in California and also remotely by teleconsultation. So no matter where you are, we can work with you. You're also welcome to ask questions during the presentation. Just put them in the chat window and we'll answer them at the end of the webinar. So let's start with some quick intros. I'm Daniel Tardent and I'm the practice manager at Alchemy Radiant Health. At Alchemy, we have a strong focus on helping our patients transform anxiety, stress, brain fog, and weight gain so they can make empowering changes and live their very best lives. The starting point in nearly all cases is healing the gut. Now, why is healing the gut so important? Well, we'll talk about this more during the presentation, but just to summarize, the gut is an anchor stone not just for physical health, but also for emotional and mental issues. In addition to running the practice, I also focus on health coaching and patient education. So as you go through one of our programs, I'm the person who'll be checking in on you and answering questions. I'll also be making sure that you're staying on track because we want all our patients to be successful. Also on the webinar tonight is Alchemy's Wellness Director, Dr. Joss Ford. Joss is a doctor of Chinese and functional medicine who is passionate about radiant health, peak physical and mental performance, and premium nutrition. Her experience covers a wide range of conditions, including autoimmune and digestive disorders, stress, anxiety, and insomnia. Now, Joss comes from a long line of doctors in New Zealand and Singapore. She studied at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, the Hartwood Institute, and Emperor's College of Traditional Oriental Medicine, where she received her Master of Science in Traditional Oriental Medicine. She went on to complete her doctorate in Chinese medicine at Pacific College in San Diego. Joss is also a member of the Institute for Functional Medicine, the world's premier organization for the practice of advanced Western functional medicine. So Joss, you want to say hi?
Hi everyone, I'm really happy to be with you tonight. And we're going to be talking about some interesting topics, detox and brain health, and how this all ties in with the state of your gut. Okay,
Joss, thank you. So we're going to start tonight by talking a little bit about a case history involving our patient Brenda, who was 48 years old and a business owner and mum. Now, when she came to us, Brenda had a bunch of issues, like difficulty losing weight, tiredness, foggy thinking, anxiety, and skin rashes. She also had sugar cravings, was feeling bloated with gas and a sore stomach, and having difficulty sleeping. And these issues over time were having a really big impact on her life. She was having difficulty enjoying time with her family and friends, and also some challenges with her business because she found it difficult to think clearly and make good decisions. So Brenda was feeling pretty frustrated when we first saw her. So does any of this sound familiar? And have you had problems like this yourself? And feel free to write in the chat window if there's anything you'd like to share there. But let's get back to Brenda. Now, this is about 6 weeks after she started a program with us. And at this point, Brenda had lost a bunch of weight and was looking and feeling a lot younger. Some of her friends were asking her what she was doing because she looked so different. One friend even asked her if she was having Botox treatments because she looked so much younger. She was sleeping through the night and thinking clearly, and this was really helping her business. I love this one the most. Brenda said, "I feel happy for no reason." And she was feeling a lot less anxiety too. So that was a really big change in the course of 6 weeks for Brenda. So how did Brenda get there, and how might you get there? Well, let's talk first about what Brenda tried that didn't work, and maybe you've tried some of these things too. So she tried a lot of different diets, like keto, the zone diet, vegetarian, vegan, the Atkins diet, the South Beach diet. She tried some different appetite suppressants, including pharmaceutical and herbal variations. She ran, she walked, she did aerobics. She even tried yoga and various forms of meditation. So Brenda made a real effort and tried a lot of things, but nothing really moved the dial for her. Her weight was fluctuating a lot, and she just wasn't feeling better. And this was when Brenda found us through a friend. So Brenda had an initial consultation with Dr. Joss, and after an extensive review of her health history, we put her on a supervised medical detox program that included a personalized nutrition program. And that was what made all the difference in her outcome. Even less than a week after starting the program, she was feeling better and sleeping like a baby, and she continued to improve and lose weight. And at the end of the program, she was in a really good place with a great understanding of how to stay there.
So why would we want to do a detox program? To remove toxicity in the body, obviously. But why? Well, these are a few of the issues that excess toxicity in the body contributes to. Some of these were issues that Brenda had: fatigue and sleep disorders, indigestion and other gut problems, food cravings, and weight gain. And I'll explain what toxicity has to do with weight gain shortly. Less mental clarity, some people call this foggy brain because it actually feels a bit like fog. Low libido, skin problems like rashes and dryness, and painful joints. And then there's the general problem that with an excess of toxicity in your body, you're adding significant risk factors for chronic health problems as you get older. Now, our bodies actually detoxify naturally. And you hear a lot of doctors say you don't need to do detoxes because the body naturally detoxifies itself. This is true. Our bodies are incredible machines with an innate ability to detoxify toxic substances. Our organ system, particularly the liver, the digestive system, kidneys, skin, and lungs all work together to help rid our body of toxins. However, they weren't designed for today's high level of environmental toxicity. Our bodies are really designed for an environment that was much more like what our great-grandparents lived in before we had so much toxicity in our environment. There's a lot of different toxins that we come in contact with. First, there are endogenous toxins, which are internal to our system and produced by the body as a byproduct of biochemical processes. These tend to accumulate in the joints or various muscle groups, and to some extent, unless there is an excess, the body knows how to process these. One example of an endogenous toxin is a candida or yeast infection. Another is elevated homocysteine levels, which are a risk factor for heart disease. And then there are the exogenous toxins. These are the external environmental toxins, and there are a lot of them. Cleaning products, preservatives and additives, air pollution, heavy metals, mold in buildings, and secondhand cigarette smoke. And finally, there's the food we eat. There's so much toxicity in a lot of modern food, especially processed foods and fast foods. This all finds its way into our organs, and in many cases, we're never able to let go of it. These are some of the environmental toxins that really strain and overload the body's natural detoxification process. And when toxins back up, we get lots of things going on. These are a few things that we hear frequently from new patients. Feeling anxious and flat, foggy brain, feeling bloated and unattractive, can't keep weight off but I'm eating like a sparrow, can't sleep, always tired, skin rashes and back pain or joint pain. And then we also see the effects of longer-term exposure to toxins in various forms of chronic illness, like autoimmunity, heart disease, and Parkinson's. So our bodies need help to be able to process a very toxic environment that we're in. The Alchemy Detox program, which we'll tell you about shortly, is especially designed to support your body's natural metabolic detox process. So now let's talk about weight loss, because weight loss and detox are actually very connected. So why do you think you might have difficulty losing weight, even though you're on a diet? Well, there's several potential causes. Imbalances in hormones like estrogen or cortisol or insulin or leptin can put on extra fat. Insulin is the main fat storage hormone in the body. It tells fat cells to store fat and prevents stored fat from being broken down. Leptin tells the body when there's enough fat in storage and no more is needed, which helps prevent overeating. And stress causes release of cortisol, so it can trigger weight gain also. So balancing hormones is important for weight loss. Poor sleep is a problem, and so is not enough exercise. Another big one is diets that are too low in protein, which leads to slow metabolism. Then you often crave snacks and drinks, especially sugary ones. So you end up in this crazy situation where you think you're dieting, but you're actually consuming a lot of calories in snacks. Then we have processed foods and fast foods, which are a problem because the body doesn't really understand how to process them because they're not natural foods. They often contain a lot of toxicity too. Too much alcohol or sugar or both are a real problem because they put your body in a very unbalanced state where you easily reach for snacks. You'll experience a lot of emotional and physical highs and lows, and the sugar will increase insulin levels, which directly leads to weight gain. Eating foods that disagree with you can also lead to weight gain. We're all unique. There really isn't a one-size-fits-all diet, so it's important to understand the right diet for you and how to combine foods the right way. And finally, toxicity is a key factor in why we have difficulty losing weight. So let's look at this now. What does toxicity have to do with weight loss? And why is detoxification essential for successful weight loss? Well, it's actually very simple, because it turns out that when you have an excess of toxins, your body stores them in fat cells, and it does this for a very good reason, to protect vital organs. By putting the toxins inside the fat cells, it's protecting the rest of your organs from overexposure. It's a very important function, and it's just one example of how smart your body is and why you should take care of it. So what impact do you think this might have on weight loss? Well, it's quite simple. Your body will try to hold on to the fat to protect you. So unless you get rid of some of these toxins, your body is going to resist letting go of the fat because it needs the fat to store the toxins to protect your vital organs. If it does release the toxins, there will be a flood of toxins into your body. In short, you'll have a much more difficult time trying to lose weight. So this is a key reason why detox is such a foundation for losing weight. Now, a lot of popular diets simply reduce calorie intake. Other diets also attempt to balance hormones to help burn fat, but they don't necessarily address the toxins. So an important takeaway is that for a successful weight loss program, you have to balance hormones like insulin and also eliminate harmful toxins. Otherwise, you're just not going to be successful. Shortly, we'll talk about how to detoxify. But before we go there, let's talk briefly about gut health. So why is a healthy gut important? Well, it's critical to lots of things going on in your body. Digestion, hormone production, managing appetite and body weight, minimizing colds and viruses, allergies and asthma, preventing chronic illnesses like diabetes, arthritis, autoimmune and cardiovascular diseases, cancer, and dementia. A healthy gut is also critical for repairing damaged tissues and injuries. So if you're like me and you've had a muscle or spine injury, you'll appreciate the help of a healthy gut. But there's a lot more. Modern science has found that the gut is an anchor not just for physical health, but also for emotional and mental health. This is because there's a direct link between the gut microbiome and the brain. If you haven't heard of this before, the gut microbiome is the universe of billions of healthy and unhealthy microorganisms living in your gut. This is known as the gut-brain axis or gut-brain connection. It's an area of study that has become very active since the early 2000s. So an unhealthy gut can easily cause feelings of anxiety or depression or mental fog. The gut is now often referred to as a second brain for this reason, because it has such a profound effect on thinking and anxiety. Your gut is also the place where more than 90% of your serotonin is manufactured. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter responsible for regulating mood and social behavior, appetite and digestion, sleep, memory, and sexual desire and function. So healing gut dysfunction can bring powerful changes in mood and mental clarity, as well as dealing with physical problems like skin rashes and premature aging, and avoiding serious chronic problems such as diabetes, autoimmune, cancer, and dementia. The reason I'm talking about the gut in this section is because when we are working with patients with gut problems, we often start those patients on a detox program as well. Many of our different programs start with detox. This often resolves many problems before further treatment or tests. And even if we need to do further treatments, a detox is a solid foundation for further healing.
Thanks, Joss. So we've talked about some of the different reasons for detox. So it's a different element, it's a key element of weight loss. It's a great foundation for gut health. If you want to avoid all those symptoms we talked about, like foggy brain, anxiety, bloated feelings, and joint pain, a detox can be a really powerful starting point for you. The Alchemy Detox program is a doctor-formulated framework that Dr. Joss put together herself based on the work she's done with patients over several years. Now, there's a lot of detox programs out there, as you know, and you do need to be a little bit cautious about who put them together and whether they're right for you. Because if you don't do it in a balanced and managed way where you support the body, you can often end up flooding your organs with toxins as they release. And this can cause a lot of damage, as well as causing feelings of overwhelm and tremendous anxiety as you go through the process. Now, the Alchemy Detox program has a number of pieces to it. So the first piece of it is what we call the discovery consultation. And this is a one-on-one session that you have with Dr. Joss. It's the starting point of personalizing a program that will be the best fit for you based on your health history, your own unique biology, and your current life situation. The session includes a comprehensive review of your health history that includes genetic and lifestyle factors, as well as emotional and mental issues. We call it the discovery consultation because it's literally where you'll start to understand some of the factors that have led to your current state of health. You'll find it way more interesting and revealing than any healthcare consultation you've had before. I can also tell you from personal experience and also from what patients tell me that you'll really love working with Dr. Joss. It's a great experience and you'll learn a lot about yourself and your health. The next part of the program is your personalized nutrition plan. It's important to understand that everyone is unique and there really isn't a one-size-fits-all nutrition plan that works for everyone, just as Dr. Joss said before. Today, the concept of individualized medicine is gaining recognition, and personalized nutrition is a really key foundational part of this. So based on your initial consultation with Dr. Joss, we craft a unique program for each of our patients. This includes recipes and meal plans, and we do everything we can to make it easy for you to do. Moving into a new way of eating can sometimes be very confusing because there are new things to shop for that you've possibly not even heard of before, or because it's just so different to how you've interacted with food before. So we understand that it can be a challenge, and we do everything we can to help you keep it simple. The next piece is the very important 21-day comprehensive whole food supplement program. Now, this is a really core foundation of the program, and it's to balance and accelerate your body's natural metabolic detox process. So in the first of these three phases, which is called the unlock phase, the program delivers nutrients to activate enzymes that are required to transform fat-soluble toxins into a more water-soluble state. So it's taking those toxins we talked about earlier that are trapped in fat and making them water-soluble. In this phase, it also supplies antioxidants to reduce stress and mitigate tissue damage from the toxins as they release. In the second phase, which is the neutralize phase, it supplies key nutrients and amino acids to support enzymes that further enhance the water solubility of the toxins. And in the final phase, which is the elimination phase, the protocol supplies plant-based fiber and water to aid in the elimination of your process. So this is to get the toxins and the byproducts of the detoxification that's going on in your body out of your body as quickly as possible. All of the ingredients in the program are grown on a private organic farm in Wisconsin, so it's really pure and healthy for your body. So what does this mean for you? Well, overall, the program works to reduce the hormonal imbalances and trap toxins that are impeding weight loss, so it's easier to lose weight. And it minimizes detox symptoms like feeling washed out or anxious. It also helps lower sugar cravings, so you won't be reaching for snacks. It's very simple to follow, basically a combination of smoothies and supplements together with your personalized nutrition plan. Now, this is a quote from Camille, who was one of our younger patients, and she was concerned about how difficult this might be to do. So she said, before starting Dr. Joss's detox program, I was worried that I would often feel hungry, especially during work hours because I'm on my feet a lot. So Camille is a physical therapist. But I found that during the detox, I actually felt the opposite. I felt satisfied after my meals and smoothies. I was surprised and relieved at this, and it made it much easier to stick to the program. So Camille actually had a great time with this program and found it really easy to put into practice. I also wanted to mention that part of the program is unlimited email support. So you're going to be making some fairly significant changes while you're doing the program, particularly with the food you eat, and sometimes it can be a bit confusing. So I'm always available to answer any questions you have or to offer suggestions about different options. And if you're experiencing any symptoms with your detox, we can definitely help you with that too. The final part of the program is a final evaluation where we review your progress and put together a maintenance plan. So you've built a great foundation for your health in the first 21 days. And in this last session with Dr. Joss, we help you chart a plan for the next 3 months to keep you feeling great and to avoid slipping backwards into your old ways and gaining back any weight and feeling bad. So we really help you stay on track. So at this point, you're the newly detoxified you. So you've lost some of that excess weight. You feel years younger. You feel and look more energized. And people will notice. You can think clearly and your skin is clearer. You'll find you're sleeping better and have a lot less anxiety. So it really is like a new you. This is a testimonial from Patty from Del Mar, and I'll let you read it for yourselves. It's actually a short extract because her testimonial read almost like an essay. Patty is 57, and she had a fantastic experience with her detox. She literally felt like 30 again and found herself really enjoying her work and her family in ways that she didn't think were possible. Many co-workers and friends commented on her progress, and she just felt so much better. So we now have a number of Patty's family and friends who've gone through the program because they loved the changes they saw in her and wanted to try it for themselves. I do want to mention too that one of the reasons that Patty and other patients were so successful with this program is that they were willing to make important diet and lifestyle changes during the journey. So we do make the process as simple and easy to implement as possible, but success does require you to be committed. In Patty's case, she really wanted her life to change and was willing to make the nutrition and lifestyle changes to support it. She embraced a new way of thinking about nutrition and lifestyle, and her desire to change was greater than her comfort with staying the same. So this is a quick summary of the program. So there's the comprehensive discovery consultation, there's your personalized nutrition program, the 21-day whole food supplement program, and the final evaluation and maintenance plan. And as I said earlier, included with the program, we give you recipes and meal plans, as well as unlimited email support. So we'll answer all your questions and keep it simple for you. So you're probably wondering what a program like this costs. For any new patient in our practice opting for the complete comprehensive program, we charge $995 at the commencement. And remember too that this is not an off-the-shelf detox program. It's a comprehensive, professionally supervised medical detox program, and Dr. Joss has 15 years of experience in this field. Radiant health is her #1 passion. So like I said before, one of the things that's really important for success with our program is strong commitment and willingness to take action. So if you feel good about what you've seen and heard during this presentation, and you're committed to changing, we're inviting you to take action with a special webinar price of $695. That's $300 off the regular price. To get this price, all you have to do is place your order in the next 48 hours. And after that, it goes back up to the regular price again. And this is how you can place your order. Simply click on the order link that's in your chat box window. So you should see that now. That will take you to a page where you can schedule your discovery consultation and pay for the program. When you reach the payment step, you'll see that the price is $995. So to get the $695 price, you need to add the coupon code DETOX ACTION, and then you'll see the price update to $695. If you prefer, you can also call us to place your order at 760-944-6400, and we'll take your payment over the phone and just schedule your discovery consultation. I want to remind you again too that the program can be done either locally at our Encinitas clinic or remotely via teleconsult. And we can ship the 21-day program kit anywhere in North America, so you're not at a disadvantage if you're in another part of the country. Finally, if you have any questions about the program or any other services we offer, please email us anytime at info@alchemyradianthealth.com. We monitor our email pretty much continuously, and we'll respond quickly to any questions. So this is the end of our webinar today. We hope you enjoyed it and learned from it, and we appreciate you joining us. We look forward to working with you if you choose to sign up for this or any other program that we offer at Alchemy. So thanks again for taking the time to attend, and our dream really is for you to recover your radiant health. Thank you.